We are setting off the midweek reset, and it's no joke. We've got a full moon in Libra, and what can we release to bring more balance in our life? Stick around. It is time for the midweek reset. Let's get ready to tarot. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and this is your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. Here we are in April. It's no joke. We've got one big thing this week, folks. Let's talk about the cosmic weather, shall we? There it is. Let's talk about the cosmic weather and what we have at a big focus this week. You could already start to probably feel it as your weekend progressed. Make sure you go and check out the freaking weekend to see how that worked out for you. And we have, on April 1st, we have a full moon in Libra. Now, full moons are all about culmination. A lot of realization can happen around this time. And also, full moons are a time to celebrate, okay? Celebrate spring. The windows are open, although it was storming today. The birds are tweeting, if you can hear it. There's a slight breeze coming in. Love it. And it's warm. It's like, for us, it's 63 degrees. That's a heat wave. You know what I mean? So welcome spring. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So with this full moon, and you hear me talk about it a lot, this is about shedding things that no longer serve us. We always have something that doesn't serve us. And you got to watch out for the people that say, I'm good. Because those are the people that are in denial about there's always something to release. I mean, I've been in the spiritual business for a long time, if you want to call it a business. You know what I mean? And I'm just getting started releasing some shit. In the last, ever since I've opened up the center, I've been on a constant journey to let things go. And what I find along the way is not only that it's healing for me and my person and who I truly can unfold and become, but it also kind of sets up lessons for me to teach you, because I'm going through it just like you are. You know what I mean? So we're not alone in this, that's for sure. But don't deny yourself the freedom and the release of letting go of things that no longer serve you, and you know it's about your past. You know it's about past beliefs, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to run through the signs and where this full moon is taking place. Now, this full moon right now is just because it's happening on the 1st doesn't mean that that's it. It's over on the 1st. This is going to influence this whole week. So there may be a theme that you're working through this week. And let's go ahead and start. So with Aries, this is happening in your 7th house. So what is this shining light on? Because that's what the full moon does. It's shining light on your relationships and how you interact with people. Do you have too many expectations in relationships, which leads to future disappointment? Something to think about. It's also a reflection of the relationship with yourself. So if you have some shitty relationships with some people out there and you can't figure it out, it's mainly because you've got a shitty relationship with yourself. Again, here is something that we can release, Aries. Not a bad bit of business, okay? Because when you let that go and you start really loving yourself and have a great relationship with yourself, everything opens up, all right? Taurus, this is happening in your 6th house. This is what you've been waiting for, a time to get things done. All right, I'm looking at all this stuff I got to do, and I'm going to do the thing that I need to do first. Prioritize getting things done, cutting out the clutter in your life, eating better, moving, exercising, that kind of moving. You know what I'm saying? It's essential, Taurus, and sometimes you can be a little lazy, and we can all be. But this full moon is actually bringing to light, listen, we got to cut this shit out of our routine. You know, how are we being efficient in our routine? Are we enjoying ourselves along the way? You know, you got to enjoy yourself if you're doing it, or otherwise don't do it. You know what I mean? Gemini, this is happening in your 5th house of romance. Okay. maybe some new opportunities there. Could also be just allowing joy into your life. If you have children, children are a focus. Other people's children will be a focus. But it's also about how you give love. This full moon is, again, it's beckoning us to find the balance here. And balance really, God, this fucking chair. Balance doesn't really need to be found. Balance needs to be focused on. So focus on balance in your relationships and finding joy in your life, okay? Now, Cancer is happening in your 4th house. This is a good time to take care of some family issues, anything at home. Again, maybe you've been working too much and you need to balance that out. Now you got to take care of some stuff at home. Not a problem, okay? So just be aware of that. Family issues, home issues, security, that kind of thing, very important at this time. Leo, this is happening in your 3rd house. So this is all about communication. You could be making some short trips, planning some short trips. But communication is key. You got to understand that there's no retrograde planets right now, so everything's moving forward, including Mercury, the planet of communication. So say what you mean and mean what you say. Answer those emails, answer those phone calls. It's important for you to do that, all right? Now, Virgo, this is happening in your 2nd house of value and self-worth, okay? Are we focusing on lack in our life? We need to work on that. That's something we can need to release. How do we bring balance into our finances? We focus on abundance, okay? Libra, this is in your 1st house. So this is a whole new redo for you. What can we let go of? It's kind of like Aries, a different reflection of Aries. Aries is a focus on relationships with others. Yours is a relationship with yourself. Celebrate your small wins. Celebrate the big ones. Celebrate yourself. Do something for yourself, okay? Scorpio, this is happening in your 12th house. So this is all about what's going on in your subconscious. What's running the show? What am I allowing to run the show? The full moon will bring that to awareness. It's letting go of negativity more than anything, all right? Sagittarius, this is happening in your 11th house of hopes, dreams, and wishes. It's time to put them forward. Your ruler, Jupiter, went direct, I think, when was it? The 10th, maybe, of March? I think it was the 10th of March. So it's time to put things forward. No planets are retrograde right now. It is a time for forward movement. There could also be a focus on friends and relationships and all of that stuff. Be aware of that. Maybe getting rid of some friends and finding a new group of friends, okay? Now, Capricorn, this is happening in your 10th house of career, how you look at the outside world. Very important for you to understand right now is how you view the world is actually a mirror of how you view yourself. Open up to opportunities, especially with career, job, that kind of thing. You could be getting a new career. You could actually just be releasing of some sort of lack, okay? Now, we have Aquarius. This is happening in your 9th house. This is all about getting a little bit more spiritual. Maybe literally having some really deep spiritual experiences and trusting your beliefs, maybe getting rid of some old beliefs. That's a big thing for you, Aquarius, okay? Also could be planning some trips. Maybe you're traveling for the holiday, all right? And Pisces, this is happening in your 8th house of healing. You could be getting more into meditation, astrology. I'm your dude for that. Tarot, me too. You know, all of that stuff. Becoming, using Reiki as energy healing, all of that. Letting go of old shit that we no longer need, all right? So, Pisces, heal, heal, heal. All right, that is going to do it for that full moon energy. Again, you got plenty of time to work on it. Take your time, but hurry up, all right? So, we're going to, before we start all the signs, what we're going to do is talk about what I've got available for you this week. This week, Thursday at 7 p.m., I am going live, and I am going to do astrology for the month of April. I'm going to break it all down. I'm going to show you some charts. We're going to get all in the feels of that. I've never done an astrology live before, so I want to do that. And then, of course, we're going to do a collective reading for with tarot cards. All right, so join me 7 p.m. I am also going to be on TikTok at the same time. Hopefully, I can do it at the same time. We'll try it out. So be there Thursday to just watch this happen, okay? And of course, April this week is no joke, and I am offering my tarot and astrology combo at a special price. So go ahead and check it out on my link in my bio. Make sure you check that out, in person or online readings. This is going to be for the whole week. And if it goes really good and I've got a lot of people booking up, I might go for another week, but that's all dependent on you. So book your tarot and astrology at a special price now, link in the bio. Okay. So everybody, don't forget, always watch your Midweek Reset Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Tell your friends, and don't forget the freaking weekend also on Friday at 10 a.m. We got a special Easter edition coming on. All right. So everybody, use this full moon to release some bullshit and some baggage, because you know you do. All right. So thank you for watching, everybody. Now let's go to the signs. I'll see you soon. Aries, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So I hope you are doing well. Welcome, Aries. Happy birthday, of course. It is your birthday. Who has Easter birthdays? I wonder. Interesting. We got full moon energy, but we talked about that at the beginning of the video on the cosmic weather, so make sure you check that out. Without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Thank you so much for being here, Aries. If you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. Happy spring. I still have flowers from the spring equinox that I did. Yeah, I still have some in my vase, and they're going strong. They're beautiful. So I clipped a little and put them on the table. So let's start with our angel numbers, Aries. All right? Which one? Of course, this one. We've got this week 333, and it's all about expansion. Trust in your abilities and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion, Aries. Wow. This is growth. This is expansion. This is everything we need in order to move forward. This is not being stagnant. We have all kinds of energy moving forward for us. It's fantastic. Now, let's get a message from our guides. Pay attention to 333. You've probably been seeing those numbers. Now let's get a message from our guides, and this is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. I got this deck. Wow. This is probably one of the first decks that I got, Oracle decks that I got. And I love using this from time to time. The artwork is kind of racy on it, but for YouTube standards. All right. We have the Angel of Communication. Look at how beautiful that is. Communicate clearly, Aries. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Okay, now we have that full moon happening in your 7th house of relationships. So maybe that's what you got to do, is set the record straight with your relationships. You know what I'm saying? Let's read up on it. Let's read up on it. Angel of Abundance. Okay. So, one of your major lessons in this lifetime, Aries, is to learn to communicate what you want clearly. You assume that those around you know what you want or how you feel. Yet the truth is, they do not. Because of your failure to communicate honestly and clearly, those around you often end up confused or, at best, having to guess what it is that you want, feel, or expect. I know a lot of Aries like that. A lot. Do not be afraid to say it like it is. You cannot lose anything by simply stating your truth. You do not need to blame or accuse others in order to speak your truth. Just state your case clearly. Underlying this whole issue is a fear of not being accepted or not gaining the approval of others, and therefore, you are often afraid to speak up. So, know that this is an act of love unto yourself and others to communicate clearly, lovingly, and honestly. The Angel of Communication is here to help you work through this issue. Through this process, you will honor and empower yourself and gain much respect and love from others. Now, my mom is an Aries, okay? And my dad is a Taurus. Figure that out. And she sometimes thinks, and if you're watching, Mom, I'm sorry, but I've got to share it because it's effective to the message. She believes that my father can read her mind. Like, she got so pissed off one day because he went and made himself a sandwich. And she was mad as hell. And it's like, well, why were you so mad? Because I would have liked a sandwich. Well, did you say, hey, did you make me one? I'd like one too. No. Well, don't you think he would just make me one? No. He's a Taurus. He's going to do things for himself. You know? It's a battle. It really is. That's the kind of thing. Don't assume that people know what you're going through or what you want because you just don't say anything. You have to say something, all right? Just be aware of that. Okay, so Aries. So communicate effectively and clearly. It'll definitely help your relationships, all right? And I really can't judge anything. I just have to listen to when my mom does that, so. All right, anger. Yeah. Your expectations are not met, creating frustration. Express it in a healthy way. So release, growth, and balance. So right here, we've got growth twice. This full moon is asking for balance, having you focus on balance, and getting rid of that anger is the best way to deal with this. Now, we're going to use these little, I forget what they were called. Oh, the Earthbound Oracle divination deck I got from my friend Heather. Thank you, Heather. Let's get some messages for you, Aries. I like these because they're short, sweet, and can add some flavor to the reading. Let's do it. Okay. You got those three? Yeah. All right. Jeez. These cards are so slippery. All right. So we got three of these babies. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Luck. So luck is on your side. Love the amethyst there. Really don't know what that is. Is that a butterfly wing or something? I'm not sure. Rabbit's foot, maybe? I don't know. But luck. Luck is on your side this week. Balance. Perfect. The full moon is calling for that. And lastly, but not leastly, is water. So this is about your emotions. Again, maybe anger that needs to be released. That'll definitely help. Okay? Love that. Love that. Okay, maybe hydrating yourself is necessary also. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the reading now. Now we're going to get down to it. We've got our oracles. We've got our start of it. Let's go ahead and get this started for you, Aries. Wow. Okay, let's do it. What do I keep? Not those. Okay, anything else? Yep, there it is. Boom. Just like that. Beautiful. I had to clear my throat and I see the Queen of Swords. Yeah. So communication is clearly needed here. You can see that throat chakra flag. And you can communicate with joy and with confidence. Okay? It's time to make some plans. It's time to let your plans be known. Just don't assume people know your plans. Focus on success, and this is working with others. So again, communication of all sorts with other people is essential for your success. And I think that in order for your growth to continue, I believe that you have to communicate effectively. And if you do it from a place of love instead of anger, It works brilliantly for you. So let's add some more flavor to this. So you may be planning a trip. The Two of Wands with the Chariot really shows like maybe some travel with a group of friends. Again, this is communication is important. All right. Queen of Swords cuts all cords, is not concerned with the past. You know what I mean? Okay. Interesting. Wow. All right. So we've got heartache and loss, the Three of Swords. So again, let's cut the cords to that mental conflict. Let's let go of that. And the sacral chakra. So this could be childhood issues. This could be all the way from childhood. And another thing is communicate your joy. Communicate with joy, not with anger. And luck is on your side in this, to where you're getting an opportunity to finally release this, to finally clear the air. That's what I feel, is clearing the air. Let's look at relationships. So we don't want to bring up old shit. You know what I mean? We just move on. Interesting. Okay, so, yeah. Five of Wands is you don't need to compete or fight or have any drama. See, again, this could be from a childhood issue or something like that. You know, maybe it's this time of the year for you, possibly. This is interesting, though. The Queen of Cups, we've got water here. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups here. So again, there could be some emotional issues that we're dealing with other people, our relationships in our life, Aries. And I believe that if you go with the flow, speak from the heart, you know, and not get angry, we can release this pent-up energy that doesn't need to be there anymore. I believe that is a huge thing for you. You get an opportunity to again, clear the air. And don't look at it like, oh boy, if I say what's really on my mind, people are gonna take it the wrong way. That's a them problem, not a you problem. Okay? But don't do it out of anger. You don't need to be so fucking dramatic. You know? Use some tact. Okay? All right, let's see. Yeah. We've got decision. It's time to decide about this relationship, and that's what could be making this mental conflict. If I speak my truth, will they be upset with me? Well, they're going to be upset with you either way, so what the fuck are you worried about? You know what I mean? My mom has this problem. She's a total Aries. She's an Aries, I'm a Leo, my sister's a Sag. All fire signs. This totally vibes. Ma, I hope you're watching this. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Again, the message can't be any clearer, Aries. And I think with this full moon, it's time to remove the obstacles, release them in ways that you can. There's meditations, there's letting go, there's all of that. You know, you have to pay attention to the messages being told here. Okay? Let's get what's the vibe. Okay. And this is the whole thing. Maybe you're being too antisocial. You're in your feelings. Again, the water symbol here. Silent treatment. Left out. You don't speak. What do you expect? You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get your closing message for you. Wow. All right, let's see. What do we have to close this out? Either way, it's going to be growth. Okay, which one do I keep? This one. I keep both of them. Okay, first one, though, they want me to do is allow. So, you're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness in your life. Aries, sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. it's safe to open yourself back up. Now, when you close yourself down because you're being antisocial, you see the writing on the wall here. If you don't, you're blind. You know what I mean? And you need to work on that. So, bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. See, we're building this thing in our head like, if I say what I really feel, they're gonna totally shut me down. Then fuck it. You know what I mean? You need to speak your truth. And I think this week is the releasing all of this worry and all of this to move forward. All right? Damn, Aries, that was a great reading. Great way to start off the midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, I am going live Thursday to talk about the astrology and the energy of April. Make sure you check it out. And if you're having a birthday, happy birthday. Don't forget to check out the freaking weekend if you're celebrating your birthday this Easter weekend. Let's see what's it all about. All right. Don't forget, I have in-person and online readings available, and I have my tarot and astrology combo at a special price. Book yours now. Aries, you got your homework to do. Do it this week. Communicate clearly. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Taurus, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So welcome, Taurus. Hope you are on your way to a wonderful week. Make sure you check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video so you can see what we are dealing with for this tarot reading, all right, for this midweek. So let's go to the tarot table and begin. Thank you so much for being here. I kind of lost my train of thought. I saw a text message. So let's get our angel numbers to begin this reading, Taurus. It's almost your season now that we got April here. I mean, wow. Which is it gonna be for you, Taurus? Excuse me. Maybe you got something to say. The angel numbers this week for you, Taurus, are 765 with adaptability. Interesting. So you are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. Now, Taurus, you may be thinking, no, I'm not. I like things to stay the same. I don't like change. I don't like to be flexible. Well, this is your opportunity this week to go ahead and put those forward. Try it out. You might like it, Taurus. You might like it. All right? So, be adaptable this week. Be flexible with plans and all of that. So let's move on and get our angel's guide and God. What? Let's get a message from our guides from the angels, gods, and goddesses deck. Ooh, look at that. It's noon. And the whistle goes off. And this is the goddess of shadows. See the chakras there? Interesting. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Interesting. Maybe that is what we're talking about the whole adaptability thing. Let's read up on it. Let's see. Goddess of the shadows, goddess of the shadows, goddess of the shadows. All right. Realize that any perception or belief you have about yourself or others is actually a deception more than it is a perception. Now, we were just talking about that. I don't like to be flexible. I like routine, What you perceive to be your dark side or shadow self holds a hidden treasure, Taurus. As humans, we rarely see the full picture in any situation because we are forever stuck in the illusion of good and bad. You judge your positive and negative qualities and strive to be more of what you perceive to be positive, while attempting to disown or neglect those aspects which you consider to be negative. By holding this belief, you fail to realize that all serves a purpose and that all benefits you in some way. Everything in your world is made up of positive and negative charges, which together make a whole. You have been guided to choose this card by your soul because you are ready to move to the next level of consciousness awareness. Again, being adaptable. Over the coming months, you will find yourself questioning many of your long-held beliefs, and you will realize that many of them are simply illusions that only serve to keep you feeling small, inadequate, or restricted. So this card heralds the start of a wondrous and empowering period of your life, which brings to the surface many beautiful experiences and opportunities which in the past you never thought possible. So again, limiting beliefs and not being adaptable needs to be taken care of this week. You know, again, this full moon is happening in your 6th house. So what beliefs, what things do we do during our routine, during our day, that keeps us in the shadows? You know what I'm saying? Fucking interesting. All right, now, speaking of shadows, let's get our shadow oracle and see what's going on here. So again, this whole thing is about being adaptable, and that's including in your daily routine. You know, doing the same thing for 5-10 years can't be joyous. You know, you got to change it up. Look at that, close-minded. Wow. Unwilling to consider other perspectives or entertain new ideas. Be more open. So this is about openness, receptivity. Look at that. Old, worn out beliefs. Adaptability. I mean, the message couldn't be any clearer. You follow me on that? Wow. Now, let's use the Earthbound Oracle to give a little bit more spice. A little bit of spice, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of anything else. Those three didn't want to stay, but that one does. Anything else for our Tauruses out here? Okay. Simplicity. Yes. So, make things simple. Be more adaptable in that sense. And let the universe guide you. Okay? It's time. Simplicity works better. Closed-mindedness doesn't work at all. Being adaptable, that will get you through this week. Okay? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's begin the tarot reading. This is the meat of it, of course. But I love getting this guidance for you. It kind of sets the framework up, you know what I mean? And using 3 different decks, now 4 this week, can't guide you wrong, you know what I'm saying? The message is very clear, and that's why I love doing what I do. All right, let's see, Taurus, what do we have for this week? I know it's the holidays, you're probably dealing with that. Ooh, wow. Those all flipped out together like that, so we're keeping them. Wow. Wow, we got the Justice card. Balance. Yeah, you know what? If you want my opinion, we got the Death card, the King of Swords, Justice, the 2 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So again, change. Big change. We got the Libra full moon, clearly right here, balancing all this out. We have the Death and Rebirth card. You're getting a chance, okay, to put some things to rest and to open some new doors. Very advantageous for you. Let the universe guide you through this change. The King of Swords is simply communicating, would be the best thing for you. You're making some plans. Again, let your intuition guide you. Be more flexible. If everyone can't make it to dinner, it's okay. That's a big thing, you know? But the 6 of Wands is you know, the spotlight's on you, victory and success. That's all you need to focus on. That's how you balance things out, okay? But there's a huge message of speaking your truth also. Communicating is important, and you can't be rigid. You know, you got to use your wisdom in this. As soon as you start to close up, well, then that's when everything goes tits up. You know what I mean? So let's get some oracles. But if you want my professional opinion, and I'll give it to you, this looks like if you just stick to the plan and be flexible in it, make it simple, not complicated, it'll work out. And even though there may be some challenges, it'll work out in your favor. Simply by saying everything works out in my favor, you know, that'll bring it into existence. So the base chakra is showing, you know, we don't need to fight or flight here. We need to trust. We need to keep our feet on the ground, Taurus. That's the big thing for you this midweek. The Eight of Wands is lots of communication coming in. Again, more wands. Changing the scheme of things. You got to be adaptable. If you only see it one way, you're going to have a rough week. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay? So, let's move on. Let's look at relationships. Very interesting. I'm hoping that you can see the connections here. And working with those, you know, and not avoiding them, Taurus. You can avoid like the plague. Okay? Yeah. All right. So I think a lot of you right now are stuck in fear and some kind of, again, close-minded perception that needs to change. Okay? Keep it simple. Do the KISS method. Keep it simple, silly. Okay? Be patient. Things are working out. I'm telling you, there's a balance here. There's things just coming together if you stop fighting it. The Queen of Swords, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords out. So this is all about, again, communication is key. The Eight of Wands also shows that. Eight of Wands does show movement, but it also shows communication coming in. And the Two of Cups, everything balances out. You know? Maybe you're just having an intimate weekend with your significant other. Maybe you don't want to do the traditional thing this year. It's okay. No one's going to judge you for it, and you're not missing out. There's also a fear of missing out, FOMO, here too. So let's get some messages of love and see what's up with that. Ooh. Okay. All right, first of all, wait. The timing is not quite right. Again, that's where the Temperance card comes in. You got to be patient with this. It can't be right now. You got to be patient with this. And vulnerability. Again, there's a big issue about being vulnerable too. You can be completely open with this person. Communication, just like I said for Aries, is very important for you right now. Okay? All right. What's the vibe? Let's see, what do we got? What do we have for Taurus? Beginning of April. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong button. But psychopath. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Okay. Is this what you're fearing? Are you expressing that kind of energy? You know what I mean? And then we have the exact opposite, which is intimacy. Mutual respect, unity, and closeness. I think you need to focus on this more. Are you worried about the crazy aunt with her opinions and all that shit? Shh. You know? Quit it, Aunt Helen. No one gives a shit, okay? No king's my ass, all right? So something to that nature. All right, let's get a closing message for you. Again, keep it simple. Don't let unpredictable energy into your life, or conniving energy. Focus on success and focus on this, of course, abundance. Taurus, you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. With a little bit of patience and a little bit of temperance and just, okay, I got this. I got to be adaptable. There's a huge message about that. Everything works out in my favor. I think that's what you've got to do for this week. You know, and dealing with relatives and all of that could be some of the issue also. Again, grace. Close your mind. Close-minded can't work. Being adaptable does. All right. So that is going to do it for you, Taurus. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, join me Thursday night, 7 p.m. I'm doing the Astrology of April and a collective reading. Come and join me. And it's no joke. Yes, it's April 1st, and I am launching this whole week an opportunity for you to try out my tarot and astrology combo at a special price. Book yours now, in person or online. Do it now, okay? Treat yourself to a little Easter gift, all right? Taurus, again, be patient, be flexible, be adaptable, and stop the fucking bulliness. Because you know that's how you can be. All right, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Gemini, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are on your way to a wonderful week and a wonderful little holiday weekend. We're having a holiday this weekend, okay? Maybe the Easter Bunny will bring you some chocolate and some goodies. It looks like it might be some good weather out here for us too, so that would be nice, you know? Love getting together with the family though. Give me any reason and I'm there, you know? Love it. Check out the cosmic weather. At the beginning of this video, we talk extensively about the full moon that's happening, so check that out if you haven't. And without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin our little trance through our higher guidance. So welcome, Gemini. Let's get your angel numbers first. Let's get this party started, huh? All right. And what do we have? 919. Interesting numbers. And it's all about new beginnings. All right. You're ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. Again, Gemini, you are a very social sign. I know some Geminis that are not very social. You know, they like to keep to themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. But open up to new beginnings. Maybe this full moon is allowing you, maybe releasing something to open up to new beginnings. So let's get a message from our guides, and we're going to use the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Okay? So let's get these babies started and see what we have for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do we have for Gemini? Okay. Wow. Love this. Beautiful card. Just absolutely beautiful. And it's Angel of Abundance. Interesting. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. New beginnings also. Wow. So open yourself up to it. If you're sitting there, Gemini, going, Jeff, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not open to it. So there's some belief that's keeping you from doing that. Again, that full moon is happening in your 5th house. This is all about bringing more joy into your life, possibly new relationships, meeting new people, all kinds of stuff. But let's read up on the Angel of Abundance. All right, the Angel of Abundance has shown up in your reading today to bestow a special blessing upon you. Accept this blessing of light and allow it to flow through your heart and mind. Allow it to both illuminate and inspire you. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest in your life because of your willingness in recent months to give and receive in equal measure. True abundance manifests when we love and value ourselves as much as we love and value those that are dear to us. Now, this is really fucking key here because the 5th house is about giving love and the 11th house, opposite of the 5th, is receiving love. So true abundance manifests when we love 5th house and value ourselves as much as we love and value those that are dear to us, the 11th house. Awesome. Keep an open heart and mind and continue to give and receive freely. Accept all the abundance the universe is offering you in the clear knowledge that you deserve it. Gemini, that's beautiful. Okay? So let's move on and get our shadow work. Let's see what's stopping this from happening. What could that be? Gemini. Which one? The one on the top. All right. And it's face inner demons. Okay. So don't be afraid of darkness. There's a light nearby. Transform this energy and integrate it somehow. And again, this looks like a child, so this is like childhood issues. Maybe you refuse to look at your inner demons. That could be stopping the flow of abundance into your life. Maybe you've allowed too much space in your head for them. Let's move on and get the Earthbound Oracle. I love these little cards. Kind of like place markers. Okay. Let's see what we have. So the focus is on you with Soul or the Sun. Very cool energy here. I love the way that comes together. Being your sunny self. Not letting the darkness overcome the light. You know what I mean? A balance between the two. This full moon is in Libra. A balance for it. A big focus on home for you. Maybe you're entertaining at home this weekend. And focus on transformation. Again, new beginnings. The butterfly is leaving the cocoon. The process of transformation is important. Wow. Beautiful. Let's start our reading. Wow. Be proud of your home. Be proud of yourself. Again, maybe you're letting people into your home this weekend, you know? That could be causing a lot of stress also, but again, it's all in how you look at it. Yeah, okay. I see what's going on here. Ay, Maron. But it's good. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups. We got to let that go. Five of Cups is wasting our energy on shoulda, woulda, coulda, past. This really makes us indecisive with the Two of Swords. So Gemini, you got to buck up and make a choice here. You really do, okay? But again, get that inner light. You see how the orange and the yellows and all of that are all together. This is you shining, getting that spark lit. You are the only one that can do that. You can't rely on other people to get your spark back. You have to, it's an internal flame that you have to light. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune, very good here. This is luck. This is things working out in your favor, and it's time. Whew. But get out of this. Because it's pointing you in that. We're sitting in this more. You know what I mean? So let's get some oracles. And see what else we have. Very interesting energy, you know, again, I mean, you could be suffering from some indecision, maybe because of some things in the past, but, you know, you're ready to start this new chapter, and you can't do it sitting in this energy. You know, there's a clear indication that the universe is telling you that you're kind of wasting your time, and time is very relevant to what's going on with you right now, you know, and if you're busy wasting it, then we've got some issues, and you can work on those. Everything is saying that it comes from within. Yeah, you're moving on. You can't make this shit up. Coming out of the dark into the light. That's what this is all about here. And opening your heart. So we got matters of the heart too. The transformation, the green here goes with that. Love that. Let's look at relationships. I like the way this is all laid out for you too. I love it. Okay. Ooh. Come on, well, I don't know. Seems like with relationships, this may be the indecision because these cards are really hard to put together. And usually that's an indication that there's some resistance there. Anything else? Maybe communication? Yeah, again, Two of Swords. Don't know which way to go. Take the blindfold off. Make a decision. You have to make a decision to move on. Trust your inner wisdom. It will always lead you to where you need to go. Again, this is an internal thing. It's not an external thing. You can't find it out there. It's inside of you. Okay? Don't be foolish. This is a new beginning here. That's twice we've got new beginnings and moving on. It's beautiful. Page of Wands is a very specific message for you that says that you're taking things way too seriously. That's what gets you stuck. Okay? And there could also be an offer coming in for you at this time. So, huzzah. You know? Let's get messages of love because that's what we do. Okay. So the message is release. With radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Again, if you can't make the decision, then just say, all right, universe, make it for me. Okay? I really love this. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Don't be foolish by thinking that it's not. Step into that energy. And twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. So whatever you're dealing with here, what are you second guessing yourself? Are you out of your mind? What are you doing, Gemini? Again, asking a Gemini if they're out of their mind. I mean, all right, let's get what's the vibe. Feel good. Feel good this week. You know, even if you're not, feel good. It's time. Again, time is a factor also. So no delay, no procrastination, and you're not too busy to deal with it. You can make time. That's huge. Make time for things that bring you joy and get rid of the things that don't. And that's the bottom line. All right, let's get a closing message for you. And see what is up. So again, to sum it up here, you don't turn your back on new beginnings. You've really got to move on from this indecisive nature that you hold inside yourself by opening up your heart and knowing that it's time to do this. And you're taking things way too seriously. Okay? So, wow. Closing message. Let it go, Gemini, don't be an asshole. Gemini, you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Better. All right, Gemini, wow. Hey, I'm supposed to be at the face point of this. Let it go. Okay? I mean, it's just so obvious. Don't be foolish by holding on to this shitty energy. Again, just let it go. And open your heart up to anything. A new relationship, friends, family, cats, dogs. Hi, buddy. You know? Buddy is a cat that watches my readings. I got proof of that. So, hi, buddy. Oh, buddy, how you doing? All right, Gemini, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch the freaking weekend. Post it on Fridays to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And don't forget, I am going live Thursday to do the astrology for April and a collective reading for us all. Check it out. And don't forget, April's no joke. I've got readings available in person or online, and I am giving a tarot and astrology combo that is normal price. I am reducing it at a special price. Book yours now if you want to try it out. Now is your time, but book now because they fill up. All right, Gemini, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Cancer, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. It's no joke. Happy April. Hope you are on your way to a good one already. So, if you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you do that so you can see where this full moon is happening in your house and all of that, and, you know, all the energy that's happening for this week. So, it's happening in Libra. You need to find balance. And we're finding things this week that we know have to be balanced out, okay? So, without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin our journey. Let's begin our journey, shall we? Okay? Let's start with our angel numbers. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. So yes, we have the Easter weekend here in the United States of America. And yeah, any excuse for me to get involved with the family and coming together and having a good meal. Yes, I am down for that. I was just raised that way, you know, Italian family. What do? You sit at the table, you make your food, you know, love it. All right, so for your angel numbers, Cancer, this week is 555, and it's transformation. Release old habits and embrace new opportunities for growth and trust in the universe, and it's planned for you, okay? So there's the MO right there. If you want transformation, we have to release old habits and embrace the opportunities that are available to us, trusting that the universe is going to bring it in our hands. There's a form of belief that comes with manifesting, that you have to believe that you are worthy of it. You have to believe that it is on its way to you. So start celebrating. And you'll see how it works and how it happens and the miracles that surround you, okay? So let's get a message from our guides, and we're going to use the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. So let's do it. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. So this shows a focus on partnerships. What could that be? Partnerships with home, family. Again, that fourth house influence on this full moon is definitely having an effect on that. So let's read up on this. All right, so a merger, partnership, or relationship of some kind, Cancer, is being formed which holds long-term benefits for your life. This relationship, partnership, or merger, which is with someone you already know or dealt with, is blessed and destined for great success of some kind. Many great and wonderful things are birthed as a result of this union, which will continue to grow and strengthen for the rest of your life. Thank the universe for this wonderful blessing. Again, thank the universe for these new opportunities of growth coming in, and it seems like it's centered around a partnership. And Cancer, I've been talking about that, especially for you singles. Don't roll your eyes at me. It's time. Maybe it's just the partnerships and unions that you have with your family. Again, the fourth house influence on this full moon is greatly pointing towards that. All right. So let's look at our shadow. Let's see what's stopping us and hindering us from having this sacred union. Which one? One on the bottom. Thank you. It could be no boundaries. Interesting. So, difficult to establish healthy respect. Take care to ensure your needs are met. Respect, self-care, and limits are focused here. Again, there's the full moon, prominent right there. Maybe that's bringing to light that sometimes you have no boundaries. Maybe there are terms and limits to relationships. Maybe one has exhausted itself. Or maybe you lack the self-care in order for this transformation to happen. Okay? Again, releasing the old habit of having boundaries. You know, maybe you just don't have boundaries and you don't establish them. So when somebody takes care, steps all over it, well, then you're screwed, you know? So let's get some messages from the Earthbound Oracle. I got these from a friend. I love it. I like this vision. I like the symbolism in this card too. Focus on your vision. See it in your mind, hold it in your hand. Okay? And I just noticed this, but this owl is blindfolded. So it's trusting its intuition with that amethyst there. Okay? Trusting the vision. Even though you can't see it, doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay? And look at that achievement. Getting to that mountaintop. That's what it's all about right there. Wow. Beautiful energy, Cancer. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and start the reading. Wow. So keep the vision alive. Know that there are limits. Respect those limits. Respect other people's limits and boundaries and all of that. Maybe it wasn't established. And therefore, you have to do it now. But it shows like if you focus on your vision, you'll achieve it. Okay? But the old habits, they can't go along with you on this one. All right, so let's begin. Ooh, excuse me. Got the hiccups. Out of nowhere, just one, and it's one and done. It's always been like that for me. Just one hiccup, and it's done. Isn't that weird? I am weird. Okay. Seven of Swords. The Star. Beautiful energy here. That really shows self-care. But we're going to take a slow and steady pace this week. Don't let your negativity rob you of your joy. All right. Again, the blindfold. Again, the full moon. So this is huge for you. Of course, Cancer, you're ruled by the moon. So maybe there's some emotions that need to be released. The Star always says, listen, we got your back. Trust in the universe's plan. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is an offer, slow and steady, though. We don't need to race through everything. We don't race up the mountain. We'll exhaust ourselves, not even halfway through. We have to pace ourselves. And the Three of Wands is something you've been waiting for, and I believe that if you hold that vision, you achieve it. Okay? Again, and it may have to do with a partnership. Something you've been waiting for. That Seven of Swords, though, it says to be strategic, and it also says don't let self-deception get to you. Don't let that negative vibe take over. No way. So let's add some oracles to this. So yeah, there's a slow progression here that doesn't need to be rushed. Don't rush it. Don't rush your vision. Don't rush your achievement. You'll get there soon enough. Man, everyone's just been getting 2 oracles. That's incredible. Okay, sacral chakra. What brings you pleasure? This is all about pleasure. Again, maybe a union has to do with that. Maybe it's something that stems from childhood that we need to release. Okay? And prosperity begins with the Ace of Pentacles. So again, there's something here. There's something on its way. Don't be blinded by your vision or lack of it. Okay? Let's look at relationships. Ooh, that one popped out. I'm going to keep that. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles again. So there's definitely an offer. Could be an apology. Man, I've been talking about that for a while. But Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, and this is the focus right here, especially with other people. So again, you're being, it's time for an offer to come in some sort of way, however that works for you. So wow, we got a lot of cards here. I didn't even realize that. Let's see. What do we have? So you may be sitting in a lot of anxious energy right now. Again, we need to let that go. So your anxiety may be through the roof at this time. Again, your thoughts are not serving you, so it's time to move on. It's time to nurture yourself. Yeah, definitely, because we have two queens here. Two queens. But the Queen of Swords is cutting all cords from the past, speaking her truth, everything. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is you. It's more nurturing energy. It's trusting your flow. It's trusting your vision. It's trusting your intuition. And you go within. Maybe you've been within for a while. And now it's time to kind of move out, venture out. Again, an offer, you apologizing, they apologizing, whatever this is. Again, something coming together, and the Wheel of Fortune says it's time. Could be dealing with a fixed sign, a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or a Scorpio or Aquarius. So be aware of that. And there's an opportunity here. Okay? So open up to it. Interesting. Let's get some messages of love. Children are important to this partnership. So maybe you've come to terms with your partner that you've had children with or something like that, or maybe there's a focus on little ones, okay? Maybe you met somebody that has children already, so you've got your Insta family, okay? Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Okay, so this may be releasing some outside interference that's kind of clouding this. Maybe you didn't get the whole truth and nothing but the truth from the other person. So now it's time to go ahead and look into that. Again, more to uncover. It's a general reading, not a personal one. So if you want one of those, get a hold of me, okay? So let's go ahead and check out what's the vibe. So the plot thickens with this. Again, a conversation needs to be had, with that kind of thing. Yeah, and then we have this. Cutting ties. Freedom, standing up for yourself, and awakening to what's going on here. Again, the Seven of Swords is kind of showing, listen, you may be deceived by other people, that external party. That's not giving you the full story. And this really has to focus on family issues. So be aware of that, Cancer. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. Wow. So it looks like some drama, but save it for your mama. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even give it to your mama. This drama is really unnecessary. But I think you need to look at things differently and kind of find a resolution to it. All right. So closing message is pivot. Cancer, sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? And I think that the transformation with 555 is clearly showing that if you release old habits, things open up for you. Okay? So that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m. to give you the astrology for April and everything that's happening. Make sure you check that out with collective messages and just a lot of fun. All right. And don't forget, check out the freaking weekend to see how the weekend's going to go. That's available to you Fridays at 10 a.m. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, I have my tarot and astrology combo at a discounted price. I'm offering it for this week. Book yours now, okay? Cancer, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Leo, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So happy April, everybody. It's no joke. It's here. So I hope you are on your way to a wonderful and fabulous week, Leo, fellow kings and queens. If you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you do, so you can see all the wonderful things that are happening for us this week. So without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin our sojourn through Tarot Town. Let's start with our angel numbers. So glad you are here. Thank you for watching, Leo. Check me out live on Thursday. Look at that, 222 with balance. Those are our angel numbers. I've been seeing those a lot. Let me know if you have too. Maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desires. All right, so this full moon is in Libra. It's all about balance and achieving that balance. I don't want to say find balance anymore. Got to correct myself. We don't need to find balance. We need to allow balance into our life. If we focus on balance, we achieve balance. If we focus on things out of balance, well, we receive more of that. All right? Now, let's get a message from our guides, and we're going to use the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, okay? So let's do it. Let's get ready for Leo. What do we have for Leo at this time? I'm so happy. I got my windows open. It's like 63 degrees out, although it has been raining, so it's kind of a little damp, but I'm taking it. It's warm. It's warm out, and it's never warm in Western New York. For a short time. We have a short window. All right, so we've got Angel of the Universe. So what is going on here? And this is you're being encouraged to expand your thinking. Now, this full moon is happening in our third house of communication and thinking. So, in order to maintain balance, we have to expand our thinking this week, Leo. So let's pay attention to this. Angel of the Universe. All right, Leo, so by choosing this card, you are being guided by your angels to look at your life and work from a broader, more universal perspective. The angels congratulate you for all you have done to date to serve and help humanity and those around you. Yet it is time to move on to the next level. Okay, I'm ready. Trust your angels in the universe, for they will guide you. There is no need for anxiety or fear. You are simply being encouraged to think a little bit bigger. Start to imagine yourself in your work reaching and touching large number of people without losing any of the integrity of what you do. And I'm going to tell you something, that's a huge focus for me at this time. You know, I want to expand my audience. I want to grow my audience. I want to have a huge vibe tribe. You know what I mean? And I've been testing the waters, and now I really want to expand it. And this works right along with it. Right along with it. Beautiful. So, imagine all this happening with ease and only in ways that will make you feel comfortable. Yes, everything works out in my favor. You say that a lot. Say that a lot, Leo. It takes no more effort to think big than to think small. There's no need to do anything radical at this time. Remember, to a large degree, we create our reality by what we think about, dream about, and imagine. So simply think a little bigger and ask the angel of the universe to guide you. Wow, what a great message. What an encouraging message at this time. I appreciate that because that's where my head is at right now. Is thinking a little bit bigger. Let's expand now, you know? Wow. All right, let's get our shadow work and see why we're not fucking thinking about it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Addiction. Interesting. Compulsive need despite negative consequences. Get support and therapy. So this is about healing, liberation, and support. So let's ask ourselves, is there a compulsive need to not be satisfied where we're at now? Do we have to just keep going and going and going and going? It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. You know what I'm saying? There could be that. And that's what kind of makes us we're pedaling and not getting anywhere because we're not using the right energy. There's not that balance. Maybe just knowing that if I say it, if I speak it into existence, it will flow to me, and therefore I don't need to make it happen. I allow it to happen. You follow me on that? And some of you could just be dealing with some addictions right now, and it's a perfect time to release those. Remember, this is happening in our third house, again, of thinking, communication. Interesting. Okay, let's get some messages from the Earthbound Oracle. Little cards with big messages. I think they add great flavor to our readings, if you don't mind. So let's see what we have. Okay. All right. Wow. So we've got this balance again. 2 different decks, same message. It's all about balance. Wow. I'm going to put that at the top. Water. So this could be emotional issues that we're dealing with. Maybe putting our emotions into it. When you put emotions behind thought, it projects out more. And wealth. Wow. Maybe that's where you're finding that at. Maybe you're addicted to chasing. When we don't need to chase, we attract. Okay? But a big focus on wealth here. Think bigger. It'll bring more wealth. You see what I'm saying? Wow. Wow. All right. Let's get started with our reading. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it to it. Let's see what else? What's the vibe for this week for Leo? Okay. Is that it? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Why even second guess that? Holy shit. Look at this. Wow. There's a theme of wealth here, okay? It's the 7 of Pentacles, putting your time and focus into things that pay off, nurturing this thing, okay? I really love the symbolism in this card because you're nurturing this energy. You're doing what you should be doing by focusing on success. That's all you need to do. And swift movement. That always represents success. And the 9 of Pentacles. Your hard work pays off. It's time to open up to that. If you nurture the seeds, it pays off. Wow. That is great energy. So put some emotion into it. Maybe water the seeds of your intentions, and the wealth will flow. The success comes from focusing on balance and allowing the universe to bring that to you. Speak it into existence. Leo, this is fucking fantastic. Okay? Wow. Wow. I love my job. I really do. Can't say that enough. I say it a lot, and I just don't say it. I mean it, you know? I love bringing these messages to you. Everyone has basically gotten like 2 or 3 cards from the oracles. So this could be the addiction, is being trapped in fear. Oh, that will never happen for me. I'll never be able to make this happen. Maybe it's too late. Maybe I'm not smart enough. I'm not, you know what I mean? Bullshit. What if it doesn't happen? What the fuck are you asking that for? You know what I mean? In fact, use your inner wisdom. It will serve you well, and have faith that the universe will bring it in. And of course, hope. Hope will keep all of this together, so keep going. This is a great reading. And I hope you agree also. Now let's look at relationships. Let's see what we have as far as relationships. Anything else? Is that it? Yeah. All right. Wow. Okay, so there's a couple warnings here. Number one, the devil, don't be tempted to be trapped in fear, to be confused about where to go next. That's another 7. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Let's put 777 on the board. So we got 222 and 777. Let's get that with a spiritual lesson, luck, and enlightenment. I'm telling you, don't let this. You may be addicted to fear. You may be addicted to drama in your relationships. There could be going on a lot over here. You don't need to focus on that, okay? The King of Cups, regulate your emotions. Again, the water sign, the water aspect. Let's not get emotionally involved where we don't have to, all right? So again, there's a balance here of when to use your emotions and when not to, okay? But you're learning a lesson here is stay focused on your goals and fuck everybody else's, okay? It doesn't matter, all right? Let's get messages of love and stay out of relationships that cause drama. You don't need it. You know, and Leo sometimes can be addicted to drama. So again, you know, be aware of that. All right, so messages of love is unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. Then move on to somebody that is, okay? Now abundance, that's twice in this reading. You've done the work, abundance flows to you now. Put in the work and it will happen. Expand, have hope, trust the universe. There's such a huge message here of don't give up, Leo. All right, let's get what's the vibe. Wow. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah. Time. Absolutely. It's time. Stop delaying. Stop the procrastination. You're not too busy. Make time to make this happen. Wow. It's time. Big message here, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm really hyped. Okay, Leo, let's get a closing message. Ooh, there it is. And it's check in. Check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, Leo, take a moment to check in to how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. Yes, your inner guidance this week is on point and it's trying to tell you something. It's time to not be addicted to outcomes, but be addicted to the fact that life is enjoyable and there's more to experience. And why not ask for a little bit more? Why not go bigger? You deserve it. There's more than enough to go around. All right, Leo? Wow, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I was thinking about the freaking weekend. That's posted on Fridays to give you the vibe for the weekend. Visit me Thursday, 7 p.m. live here on YouTube and on TikTok. I'm going to be doing it at the same time, and we're going to go over the astrology of April and do a collective tarot reading at the end. And maybe I'll do some readings for people in the chat. Who knows? It's going to be the first time that I'm actually doing YouTube and TikTok together, so this ought to be fun. So join us. And I'm offering April Fool's, no joke, reading discount for my tarot and astrology reading. Go ahead and book yours now. All right, Leo. It's time. Make it happen. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Virgo, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. We are in April. It's no joke, folks. And if you missed the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you check that out to give you the understanding of what the astrological vibes are and all the energy available to us at this time. So, Virgo, without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Oh, and knock that out of place. Very good. Okay. All right, let's start with our angel numbers. Okay. So glad you're here. Is everyone ready for the weekend? Got all your shopping done? Getting ready to spend some time with your loved ones, of course. Your numbers this midweek are 343, Virgo, and it's all about enthusiasm. Absolutely. So Virgo, approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. Be enthusiastic about what's going on here. It's time to start approaching life in that vein. You got to understand that this is happening in your second house. So maybe you've been a little down on yourself. Maybe you've been focused more on challenges than actual opportunities. So therefore, when you put your focus on things, the universe has to respond to that energy. If you're focusing on challenges, you'll receive more challenges. If you focus on opportunities and are enthusiastic about it, you'll get more things to be opportunistic and more enthusiastic. You follow me on that? It's that easy, really, Virgo. You don't need to overcomplicate the message or the process. So let's get a message from our guides, and we're going to use the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. All right, let's see what we have for you, Virgo. Okay. Ooh, and it's Angel of Pleasure. Okay. See that full moon? Take pleasure in the things you do. Yes, be enthusiastic. Take pleasure in what you do. You see what's working here, okay, and what's not. So let's read up on that. Angel of Pleasure. Virgo, the message for you today is to start to take pleasure in all the things that you do. It's not all about hard work, achievement, and performance. What is important is that you make the most of every moment in your life. Again, being enthusiastic, approaching life with an optimistic attitude. What is important is that you make the most of every moment in your life. Start to do more things that bring you pleasure and that bring pleasure to those you love. Work, study, and play with. Try it. You may be surprised to find that when things become pleasurable, you accomplish more with less stress and effort. Wow. So again, take it easy. Don't stop spinning all these plates. That's what I see, is you trying to keep up with all this crazy energy, and you don't have to. Nobody says you're sentenced to do this. No, that's you, okay? Let's look at our shadow work. Let's go a little deeper, shall we? And see what we have. And it's limiting beliefs. I don't know if that's a doorway or a mirror. Ultimately, you become what you believe. So this is all about fixing your mindset and self-realization. Okay? If you focus on that'll never happen for me, then it never does. If you focus on I never do things that bring me joy, or I never get to enjoy myself, well, then there you go. Again, limiting beliefs are keeping you from enjoying life and to experiencing it with an opportunistic mindset. So work on that. We're going to get some messages from the Earthbound Oracle. We're just trucking along. And there we go. Wow. So the first one is vision. And you see this owl is blindfolded, but it's trusting the journey here. Even though you may not see it happening for you right now, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Okay? You have to trust. This is the sun, soul, and that's you. That's your inner work. And I really love the color here because that shows bringing more pleasure, shining as brightly as the sun, being enthusiastic. The sun is about enthusiasm. It's about excitement. It's about optimism. And I think that's what we really need to focus for this week and let go of those limiting beliefs. Perfect. Okay, now let's go ahead and start our reading. Now that we've set up the framework here, and see what else adds to this. And it's good energy. It's encouraging. You know, it's making me enthusiastic. And I'm not a Virgo, I'm a Leo, you know? Yeah, very, very telling. Wow. Wow. You just can't make this shit up. The Death and Rebirth card, it's time for an end to things, to let go. The Judgment card is setting yourself free from judgments of others and yourself. That's so important that you do. Either way, this is setting yourself free. And again, I want you to pay attention to the colors in this. The Knight of Wands, taking action, getting your passion and your fire back. Look at the orange and the yellows all here. If you're not enjoying life, you're fucking up. And that's the truth. Okay? Again, limiting beliefs are stopping all of this pleasure. Let's get some oracles and see what we have. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Is that it? Yes. They went flying across the room. Oh. I didn't stretch this morning and it sure the hell felt like it. God damn it. All right, we've got emotionally withdrawal with the Eight of Cups. So walk away from no longer serves you. Walk away from the limiting beliefs. It's time to do that. Set yourself free. Transformation, yes. The Death card again, the Rebirth card. This is time for transformation. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Let's find out what's going on with relationships here. Maybe that's what is limiting us. Maybe some Virgos are having some problems with relationships. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers card. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. So we've got the Two of Swords, maybe some indecisive energy about what's going on. Again, it's time to release this. Again, the blindfold clouding our vision. Definitely. See how that works? You deserve reciprocating energy. Again, the balance right there, the scales. Again, don't allow things that don't reciprocate into your life. Messages coming in with the Eight of Wands. Very, very things changing here. Things moving forward, transforming, if you will. And victory and success could mean engagement also. Again, it's victory, it's celebration. It's getting out of this energy. The limiting beliefs, that's the linchpin in all of this. Okay? Let's get some messages of love. Okay. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So a good time to ground. Maybe you need to go out in nature, Virgo. It's your MO as an earth sign to ground yourself. Maybe you need to spend a little time with your feet in the ground. Okay? Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. And I want you to focus on that because you deserve reciprocating energy and don't settle for less. And believe that you're deserving of it. Okay? So let's get, what's the vibe? and see what else we have here. Okay. Okay, so this is sipping. Rumors, gossip, nosiness. Let's not distract ourselves with gossip and rumors and all of that. No. Maybe some people are talking some shit. We don't need that. All right? So let's get a closing message for you. Beautiful Virgo. Again, bring pleasure into your life. Rumors and being nosy and gossiping is only asking for more trouble. You know what I mean? So let's not get in that mode. All right? So closing message for you is, interesting. This is very interesting. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain some perspective. When we're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision, and that's definitely happening here. Definitely. So span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Yes, absolutely. And of course, approach it with enthusiasm. Okay? And be optimistic. Maybe a little hard for you right now, but I'm sure you've got it in you to change this all around. And that's what this full moon is doing. It's asking you to come into balance with all of this. All right. So Virgo, that is going to do it for this midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join me Thursday, 7 p.m. We're going to go over the astrology of April and a collective tarot reading and maybe some messages specifically for you. Okay. Check out the freaking weekend for the weekend vibe. And also I have a tarot and astrology special in person or online. It's at a discounted price. Book yours now. Okay, Virgo, I love you all. Pleasure this week. Bring more into your life. You deserve it. All right. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Libra, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st to April 7th. Welcome. This full moon that's happening is in your sign. So, wow. I mean, we've got some things to release. What could we do? Go ahead and check out the beginning of the reading for the cosmic weather to give you all of that. But without further ado, let's get to the tarot table and begin our tarot reading. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. And let's get to it. We're going to get our angel numbers to start the reading off. And there it is. With 777. Have you been seeing these numbers? It's all about spiritual awakening when you do. And it's telling you, Libra, you're on the right path. You're spiritually evolving and aligning with your higher purpose. So have no doubt. Allow this spiritual awakening to take place for you. That's incredible fucking energy. I love the number 777. And if you see, I got, come here, you, right at the top of the deck. Spiritual lesson, luck, and enlightenment is right at the top of the deck. I'll be damned. All right, so pay attention to those numbers. They're your lucky numbers, okay? Let's get a message from our guides. We're going to use the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck and see what kind of guidance they're offering for us this week. Okay, let's see. So yeah, I'm going to be going live Thursday, so check that out at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be doing the astrology of April, so make sure you check that out. And I love this. Look at look at this beautiful card, Libra. Look at the artwork in that. It's beautiful. And this is Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. All right. Let's read up on it. Angel of Support. Okay. Libra, the universe has heard your silent call for help and has sent an angel to support and guide you through the current circumstances. Your financial and emotional well-being is about to take a turn for the better through an unexpected blessing or sudden change in fortune that is soon to come your way. Although Surrender all fear and anxiety to God and trust. The universe is conspiring to help you. Emotional, spiritual, and material support come through a seemingly chance encounter with someone new or through an unexpected offer. So stop worrying. What a fucking great message. What a great message. The universe so far has laid out that it is so behind you that you can't doubt it. And I hope that a lot of you Libras are understanding that right now, that you are divinely guided and supported. Okay? Wow. And we've just started. We're only 3 minutes into the reading. I mean, that's beautiful. So let's see, let's get our shadow work. Let's see what's going on here. This is usually an indication of what we need to release or work on, especially with this full moon. And it went flying on the floor, and it's all about relentless craving. Addiction is a prison disguised as freedom. So maybe you're consumed with something, it's eroding at you, and it's just, getting rid of bad habits. And it's time to set yourself free from that. Again, maybe you're just in this. Maybe you're so consumed with the outcome and you're so worried about it. The fear, the doubt, the worry is holding you back. And you have support. So maybe you're even struggling with an addiction right now. And again, the message is the universe has your back. Okay? Now we're going to work with the Earthbound Oracle. Get some lovely little messages from this deck. Let's see, we got one there. Anything else for Libra? Nope. Jesus. Oh my God. I dropped the whole deck. All right. Pick these up. Oh. See, they're new cards, so they're kind of slippery. They're very slippery. Let's see. What do we got? All right, I'm going to take them. Ooh. All right, so we've got death, an end to something here. Don't freak out, but I want you to pay attention to all the purple that's in this. This is incredible. Perseverance, keep on going. Okay? Even in the face of death and these challenges, you keep on going, but this is more like, this isn't physical death. This is more a death to an ideal, all right? Permanence. That's maybe writing things down. Thank you for the support, universe. Okay? Make a list of the things that you want to change. And again, guide. You're being guided. I'm telling you, the universe has your back. Have no fear. And that's another thing, letting go of fear. Persevering. Okay? Wow. All right, let's start our reading. Incredible. It's an end to being consumed, And it's a time to get moving. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? These flipped over, okay. Anything else for Libra? There we go. There we go. Oh, and that wanted to jump out too. Wow. Lots of messages for you. Okay, 5 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. You're wasting your time being confused about making a choice. Just make it. Again, the Queen of Swords cuts all cords, lets this go. You just need to be patient with your process, with the Temperance. Major cards here, so this is a big deal. The High Priestess going with the flow, allowing the universe to guide you. And the sun shining as brightly as. And, burning away all of this shitty energy. You know what I mean? You're confused. I got to make a choice. Make the highest and the best for yourself, Libra. I know it's a struggle for you, but it's absolutely essential for you to do that. And I think being so indecisive kind of, just defeats you. Okay? So be aware of that. Let's get some oracles. What a message, God damn. Beautiful. Okay. What do we have? Yeah, obstacles and challenges. See, I think you're more fixated on this, and it's a time to end that. That's what's stopping all of this energy moving forward. What I think you need to do is let some things go from the past. The memories of love is focusing on the past and reminiscing where we should be front and center here. Partnerships and alliances with the Three of Wands. Again, you have help. You have people coming in to help you. And material harvest, again, a windfall of some sort with the Nine of Pentacles. You're almost there. Wow. 369, you're manifesting something here or someone. You just got to have that perseverance. You got to just stick to it. Okay? Wow. Okay, let's look at relationships. Interesting. We got the Queen of Swords out again. Wow, look at this. The Justice card. Yep, that's right. Focus on balance and stability. The Queen of Swords cuts all cords. Communication is important. And the Emperor, taking your power back. Wow, this is powerful. Man, you're going through it, Libra. For real, you are going through it. And I think it'll work out for you. You just have to keep going. All right, let's get messages of love. Is that it? Yeah. Aha. All right, so some of us may be in denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. It may be a hard pill for you to swallow, but it's essential. Okay? Let's get what's the vibe? Yeah. And this is what we work towards. This is what we focus on, is harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. Feel this now, even though you don't have it, and you'll align to it. It's that simple, okay? Let's get a closing message for you, because we've said a lot here, okay? We have. That's that full moon. Okay, and this is important. This is all about presence for you. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment. Yeah, to stop ruminating about the past, like we were talking about, or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now. And when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. And that's where you find that balance. That's the spiritual lesson, is stop fucking playing over the past and stop anticipating the future. I'll be happy when, or, oh, I hope this works out. No, you focus on it now. Okay? All right? I'm feeling the tension in my neck that you feel about that, Be aware of it. All right, Libra, that is going to do it for your Midweek Reset Tarot reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join me Thursday. And if you would like a personal reading, you know what to do. Link in the description. Got some specials going on. Check those out. All right, Libra, you have a great week. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Scorpio, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So welcome, Scorpio. Hope you are on your way to a wonderful week. If you didn't check out the beginning of this video, go and check it out for the cosmic weather. That gives you all the astrological insights and energy that's going on at the time. So let's get to the tarot table and begin our little journey. Thank you so much for being here. Let's start with our angel numbers. Let's see. How you feeling, Scorpio? Well, let's see. All right, your angel numbers this week are 555 it's all about transformation. So, release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe's plan for you. Can you do that at this time? This full moon is asking you to release these old patterns. This is happening in your 12th house of old beliefs, the subconscious, clearing out the clutter in your mind. Really important for you to do that. And that reiterates it. Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck this week. So let's try this out. Let's see what we got. Okay. And it's the Goddess of Shadows. See, aligning the chakras there. Could be some Kundalini energy rising. What you perceive to be dark, your dark side, actually holds a hidden treasure. So let's read up on that. Let's read up on that. Goddess of Shadow. I am the Goddess of Shadow. Goddess of the Shadow. Where the hell is it? Goddess of Beauty. Goddess of Good Things Had by All. Where is it? Oh, Goddess of the Shadows. Okay. So, Scorpio, realize that any perception or belief you have about yourself or others is actually a deception more than it is a perception. What you perceive to be your dark side or shadow self holds a hidden treasure. As humans, we rarely see the full picture in any situation because we are forever stuck in the illusion of good and bad. You judge your positive and negative qualities and strive to be more of what you perceive to be positive while attempting to disown or neglect those aspects which you consider to be negative. By holding this belief, you fail to realize that all serves a purpose and that all benefits you in some way. Everything in our world is made up of positive and negative charges, which together make a whole. You have been guided to choose this card by your soul because you are ready to move to the next level of conscious awareness. Over the coming months, you will find yourself questioning many of your long-held beliefs, and you will realize that many of them are simply illusions that only serve to keep you feeling small, inadequate, or restricted. This card heralds the start of a wondrous and empowering period of your life, which brings to the surface many beautiful experiences and opportunities which in the past you never thought possible. Wow. Again, the transformation is taking place, but it's the old habits and beliefs that have to go. Now, let's look at our shadow work. Damn. And see what is up. This is usually what we need to release, but it's already showing us. Wow. Check this out. Shedding illusions. The first step is awareness. The second step is acceptance. So this is about you being honest with yourself and really living in reality. And again, you have to cultivate that self-love. That's where it all starts. You know, the negative beliefs, the old beliefs that you're not good enough and all of that has to go. Okay? Beautiful. Let's get the Earthbound Oracle. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I was directed to do this differently. So, pile, pile, pile. One. With reflect. Again, go within. The answers. If you want out, you got to go in. That's the way it goes. So reflect this week on what you can do differently. Again, deceit. Look at that. The twisted snakes. That is shedding those illusions of deceit. And bond. Strengthening your bonds with yourself and other people also. Or maybe you're bound to deceit. You know what I mean? And you got to reflect it. You got to be honest with yourself. You know, you may be looking at other people going, it's them. When it's not, it's actually you. And therefore, the illusion sheds and you transform. Okay? Wow. Interesting. So there's some self-deceit here, and you got to be honest with yourself. You know, that's the thing. And I don't think, Scorpio, you're being too honest with yourself. So let's get the meat of the reading and see what else comes through for our message. Okay. Wow. Yeah. All right, so positive movement forward, definitely. The Emperor is taking your power back, not letting the situation evolve this way any longer. And it takes positive change, you, to focus on positive change and transformation. The Three of Cups is celebrating. So this week you could be celebrating with family. The bond strengthens, you know what I mean? Beautiful energy. I like the three leaves here, Three of Cups. So again, reflect on how fucking good you actually have it. I think you've been focusing on everything going wrong, and therefore everything does. You know what I mean? Again, there's self-deceit here. Or maybe it's from somebody else. But you got to take action. Take your power back. Now let's get some oracles. And see. Yeah. The Hangman. You're stuck in your ways. Stuck in a perspective that doesn't work for you anymore. And third eye chakra, clearing that out, maybe doing some chakra balancing. I have an excellent meditation for you to do that. But keep the vision strong. Keep the vision alive. But you've got some work to do. Okay? Let's look at relationships. Let's see if somebody is deceiving us, or it's both, I believe, you know. But are we going to focus on everyone's deceiving me, or they're lying to me in some way? I mean, Scorpio, it just makes you salty, you know, and nobody likes that. And it's not a good way to live. So, looking at these, yeah, the Hangman again, we're stuck in maybe some relationships here. Maybe we're stuck in a certain way of looking at these relationships. Again, it's releasing old patterns. Queen of Wands is embracing change, nurturing change, accepting it into your life, being more positive. That's a big thing too. And the Knight of Cups is an opportunity coming in. So you get an opportunity to really strengthen your relationships. When you do some reflection, you clear out the clutter. That's in your head, you know. Let's get some messages of love. Okay. All right, we've got regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. All right, I think it's a two-edged sword here. I think it's on your end and their end. I don't know. There's something there that adds to this. And true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And I think you really need to feel this with yourself in order to experience true love. And you really need to just give yourself the opportunity that if you don't feel that right now, there's some kind of deception going on in here that's stopping it from coming into your life. I cannot emphasize that enough, okay? So let's get what's the vibe. And see what we have. Yeah, so there's actually a really nice energy here with intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness. And eliminate anything else that doesn't make you feel good. You know what I mean? We need to really focus on this. So again, you just may be in this, you know, I don't know, opening more up. I mean, you've got an opportunity to do it. I don't know, Scorpio. It's an enigma. Of course, you're an enigma. All right, let's get a closing message for you. So shed the illusion that you don't have that closeness. Open up to it, okay? All right, what do we got? The message is lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so fucking serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not easy to be here on Earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do. Again, shedding the illusion can just be being around people that love you, opening yourself up to people that want to love you, you know what I mean? And just having a good time this week without taking life so fucking seriously. Because you know you can be that way. Lighten up, Buttercup. Okay, so that's going to do it for this one, Scorpio. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, join me Thursday at 7 p.m. I'm going to go live on YouTube, and we're going to talk about the astrology of April and how that's going to work for you. All right. I am also offering a tarot and astrology combo special discount just for you, for my viewers. So if you want to do that in person or online, it's available to you this week. Book yours now. Scorpio, lighten the fuck up and start enjoying your life because it will transform you immediately. All right? I said what I said. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Sagittarius, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th, so welcome, Sag. Hope you are on your way to a fantastic week. With all this energy going on, let's open up to it. If you missed the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video, go and check it out. That gives us all the lowdown on the astrology and the energy available to us. So without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin our tarot reading. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you are going to have a fabulous holiday. Anytime I can get together with family and have a great dinner and spend some time together, I'm down. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just so down for that. I was raised that way, so I enjoy it thoroughly. All right, so the numbers for you this week, Sagittarius, are 666. Oh, it's the mark of the devil. No, it's not. What it means is a refocus of energy. Okay, you see that full moon behind her? Refocus to find balance. This full moon is all about balance between your material and spiritual aspects of your life. Stop putting so much emphasis on material things, Sagittarius. You can do that sometimes. And it's not all about the physical. Okay? Interesting. And the numbers 666 are alignment also. So what's out of alignment? How can you realign it, you know? So let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And let's see what they have to offer for you. So it's a refocus of your energy. Not a hard task. You know, this is happening in your 11th house of hopes, dreams, and wishes. So maybe you're focusing too much on the physical and you need to incorporate the spiritual. And you are a spiritual being, so you can do this. All right, now I got to clear these. I got to cover these titties up. All right, so it's Angel of Clearing. Beautiful pastel colors. I love that. And what it says is, it's your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. All right. So let's read up on it. Angel of Clearing. Where are you? Okay. The Angel of Clearing is at work right now, clearing your auric field. This will pave the way for a time of renewed clarity, focus, and purpose in your life, Sagittarius. Over the coming days, you will feel the effects of this clearing as all areas of your life are brought into balance and harmony. Give thanks to your angel for this gift and know that you deserve all the blessings coming your way. Know also that the period of doubt, frustration, and confusion you have experienced in the recent months was a necessary part of your growth. And in its own way is a blessing. For just as nature has her changing seasons, so too does your life, which is governed by the same laws and moves in constant cycles in accordance with the divine will of the Creator. Amen to that. Life constantly carries us within this ebb and flow, towards the horizon, across the great ocean of life, then back to rest upon the shores of your own divinity. I fucking love that. So again, you're getting refocused. The Angel of Clearing is kind of getting this confusion out of the way for you. Fantastic. Love it. Let's work on our shadow. Let's see what we got for our shadow here. All right. And it's wounded healer. The wound is the place where light enters you. So this is about having empathy. This is about focusing on healing and your divine purpose. Interesting. I love that. The wound is where the light enters you. So focus on that healing. Again, refocusing. Okay? Now, we're going to get some messages from the Earthbound Oracle. I love these. Nice, simple visual representations of what's going on here. Let's give these another stack. Little tiny cards to work with. They're difficult to work with, but they're great. All right, so the first one is cycle. Yeah. This is part of your cycle, just like the message was saying. I'm going to cover up the angel with her boobs. And travel. You could be doing some traveling, transformation, some sort here in the coming week or weeks. And Luna, yeah, the full moon. So release. It's the cycle. You see how that works? You may be traveling around the cycle again. This is refocusing your energy, and you're also clearing the energy out. This is great. This is great. What a great message. Wow. Maybe, maybe you need to clear some of your emotions out, okay? That may be happening also. So pay attention to that. Wow. So pay attention to the lunar cycle too. You know what I mean? And using that to your advantage, like this lunar cycle that we're in is all about releasing things. Okay? So no more waiting, none of that stuff. We're opening up to it. Okay. Let's get the meat of the reading. The vibe, if you will. Okay. Wow. Yeah, more cycles to talk about. Wow. All right, listen. Have faith this week. It will serve you so well. The King of Cups is, you know what? You've got to really trust your intuition, but you've got to really clear these emotions out. Again, remember I was saying there may be some emotional stuff? And the King of Cups doesn't let his emotions regulate the vibe here. He calms the storm, okay? The Star is saying trust the universe. Release, heal. Big time for you to heal, too. And luck is on your side here. I really love this. I think it's time. I think there may be some traveling in your future here. You just got to have faith. This is great energy. I really love this. Let's get some oracles. And see what else this adds to it. Third eye, another 6. And this is keeping that vision alive, having faith in your vision. And we have the 3 of Cups celebrating. Yeah, definite time to celebrate. I love the 3s and the 6s. You can see that clearly. You know what I mean? Beautiful energy. It's time for you to celebrate. Maybe, small wins, big wins, whatever it is. And maybe getting together with family. We'll go more over with the freaking weekend to see how that's going to play out. But getting together, celebrating. Whatever the occasion is. Okay? Wow. So no holding back, especially in your relationships. Again, you're holding in those emotions when the angel of clearing wants to clear it out for you, and it's time to release it. That's the cue. And the Ace of Swords is win or lose attitude. And I believe a new communication may be coming in that will kind of help the situation out more clearly for you, but this is great. No more holding back, especially what you have to say also. So maybe a conversation needs to be had, as uncomfortable as it may be. So let's get some messages of love. Okay, anything else? And there it is. And there it is. So with this energy, we're seeing rejection. And this rejection is actually divine protection. So again, clear this out. Oh, you know what? This didn't work out, whatever. No, it's time to clear that out. There's a reason for this, like we were talking about in the message from your guides. And soulmate, your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. And that is key. Again, refocus on this. You should be celebrating instead of sitting in this energy. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you... Again, express yourself. Let's get what's the vibe. It seems very moody, okay. Now, there's a huge message about this too, vacation. Definitely getting away, relaxing, and having fun. You may be planning to do that. Again, maybe going somewhere you've always dreamed of going. I mean, it's happening for you. You just gotta refocus your energy. Wow, Sag, that's a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. Pay attention. Expand. Wow. Sag, you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And that's where this all leads to, is that you are kind of you've refocused your energy on a stuck little way of your corner of the world, and you're safe there, and I'm not, it's time to go a little bit bigger. The same message was for Leo too. So maybe it's a fire sign thing, but there's more to be had. And I really believe that some of you Sagittariuses just need some time off. So allow yourself the grace to do that. Okay. All right, Sag, that's going to do it for this midweek reset. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And join me Thursday, 7 p.m. I'm going to be going over the astrology of April and also do a collective reading. And speaking of readings, I am offering a tarot and astrology combo special. I'm at a discounted price. Book yours now, in person or online. Links in the description. All right, Sag, have yourself a great week. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Capricorn, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So welcome, Capricorn. Hope you are having a fantastic week, or at least starting to. If you didn't watch the beginning of the reading where we go over the cosmic weather, the astrology, and the energy for the week, make sure you go and watch that, all right? So without any further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Let's start with our angel numbers, shall we? I'm so glad you're here, Capricorn. Why? Because I love you. Let's get your angel numbers. Let's jump it off. Let's pop this bitch off. Okay. And it's 343 with enthusiasm. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. So you're being asked to be enthusiastic. Pay attention to those numbers, 343. And even though there's some challenges going on for you right now, Capricorn, it is so important that you keep that energy regulated, that you stay enthusiastic, that you are optimistic, that even though in the face of adversity and challenge, you still keep an optimistic attitude. All right? Already I'm starting to yell. All right, let's get a message from our guides. This is the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. So let's give this a gander, shall we? And see what our guides have to say. Thank you so much, angels, spirits, and guides. Let's see. They said not those. Okay, so that needs another shuffle. All right. Okay. Awesome. We've got Angel of Union. Look at how beautiful that card is. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. Wow. Sounds pretty important to me. No. It sounds important to you. It sounds important to me. Let's see exactly what they have in store. Angel of Union. Bringing my shit together. All right, so Capricorn, a merger, partnership, or relationship of some kind is being formed, which holds long-term benefits for your life. This relationship, partnership, or merger, which is with someone you already know or dealt with, is blessed and destined for great success of some kind. Many great and wonderful things are birthed as a result of this union, which will continue to grow and strengthen for the rest of your life. So, thank the universe for this wonderful blessing. So is it a time to kind of thank our lucky stars about the unions that we have together? Are we coming back together? Are we being enthusiastic about being open to a union here, if you're not already? Again, check yourself before you wreck yourself, all right? Let's get our shadow. And see what else adds to this awesome energy. And see what's holding us back. Because you never know. You never, ever know. You never know. Well, they're making me work for this. Okay. And it's wounded healer, just like Sag got. The wound is the place where the light enters. So have some empathy when dealing with other people. And again, we've got this couple here. We got this union. Healing needs to take place and purpose. Okay? So I got a feeling that for some of you, a relationship needs some healing. Even though it's challenging right now, you need to be able to open up to the healing process of this. If you are single and ready to mingle, again, you need to heal that part of yourself that won't allow that person in. Maybe you're being too pessimistic, you know? Let's go ahead and use the Earthbound Oracle to get 3 messages that add to this. Damn it, I just bent that card. Son of a bitch. I hate when I do that, but these cards are tiny. Like, fuck. 1, 2, 3. All right. First one, travel. You could be doing some traveling this holiday season. Bond. Could be forming bonds. Again, I'm telling you, something's up here. And ceremony. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I really love that card. Love that. Lots of symbolism here. I hope you're picking up on it. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Because we've got the union, we've got the wounded healer showing the same kind of energy, and then we have the ceremony. Bond. Maybe some are thinking of getting married, renewing their vows, maybe opening up to marriage, maybe. Stranger things have happened. Ooh, we're gonna keep that out. Maybe you're traveling to a ceremony. I don't know. Interesting. Be enthusiastic about it, either way. Okay? All right. Yeah, so the King of Cups actually wants to go first by regulating your emotions, trusting your intuition, not letting your emotions get to you. This is where everything falls apart, Capricorn, so remember that. Open up to change, nurture that part of yourself that doesn't want to. Again, there's a huge focus on traveling here for this week. Maybe you're making plans. Maybe you're finding it's time for that. Maybe you're doing a full moon ceremony, something, doing some witchy shit. Just know that you're strong enough for this week. That's the big message for you. You're strong, even in the face of adversity. But slow and steady. There's no need to rush this. And focusing on success again, and victory, of course. There's also the Six of Wands can also mean engagement. So I'm seeing something here about a wedding. Maybe you're going to a wedding, something of that nature. Oh, now it's starting to pour. The weather's been so fickle, but at least the windows are open. I'm not bitching about that, you know. But I woke up to a phenomenal thunderstorm, and it just kind of breezed through, but lightning and all of that. And then it got really warm. Then it got really damp. Then it got a little cold. Then it got warm again. And my sinuses are just racing through my head. It's just unbelievable. All right, so we need to focus on balance. This is the full moon energy, no doubt about that. Okay? And material harvest paying off. So this is very positive energy. The union pays off. The focusing on balance pays off. All of it. It's just indicative of how you go about this, Yeah, the barometric pressure is really messing with my head right now. Because I knew it was going to pour again. Because I could feel it, And I was like, should I take a break from recording until I feel right? But I just knew it's passing. So as soon as the rain passes, then all of this weird energy, I feel that pressure shift. Maybe you do too. But all right, so yeah. An end to negativity. Don't turn your back on an opportunity here to do it. So there's an opportunity here again with a partner or something. And what do you focus on? Success. Again, this is very successful. And it just seems like you're almost being tested. And I hope you pass with flying colors. It's important that you do. But again, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. But maybe getting rid of negative self-talk, and I think that's what you need to heal. Talking yourself out of a good situation. I don't know, man. Weird. Very weird. Weird. All right, let's get some messages of love, and it's different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Now, for some of you, you could be letting this go. Maybe you're not passing up the opportunity to finally say, okay, that's it. We're not on the same page, and there's nothing wrong with that, and there's no one to blame. You just move on, okay? Here and now. So your true love is already a part of your life. So maybe we need to work on that bond. Interesting. All right, what's the vibe? All right. Interesting message here. But it all comes together. For a lot of you, there's some... there's something going on here. Damn. Love affair, dirty little secret, sex fix, and the down low. I don't know. I think this may be turning into something more serious. Maybe that's what we're realizing, is that hooking up just ain't doing it. Okay. The plot thickens. Okay. Let's get a closing message for you, Capricorn. Wow. Whew. Again, there's a bond. There's couple stuff going on here. There's something. I don't know. I think it's hot, I think it's hot. I think you should think it too. Even though you don't see it yet. So patience, grasshopper. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. So have patience. It will eventually work out. And the only reason why is because you're not aligned to what you want. So, and it takes a little bit more positive attitude right now. So embrace that. All right, Capricorn, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that I go live Thursday, 7 p.m., and we're going to do the astrology of April and also a collective reading for you. And I might pick out some peeps in the chat to do some readings for. I'm going to be simultaneously doing it on TikTok and YouTube. That ought to be interesting, okay? And I am doing a special on the tarot and astrology combo at a discounted price, so book yours now because it's only for a limited time. So book. All right, Capricorn, I don't know, what's the Easter Bunny bringing you? Hopefully some loving, you know what I mean? Because you deserve it, so be enthusiastic about it, okay? All right, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Aquarius, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So welcome, Aquarius. Hope you are doing well and already on your way to a fantastic week. If you haven't watched the beginning of the video that does all the cosmic weather, where we talk about the astrology for this week and the energy, go and check that out before you watch your video. But until then, further ado, let's go to the tarot table and get ourselves ready. Let's get our angel numbers. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. Wow, it's pouring outside. I knew it was gonna, because the pressure in my head and my shoulders, man, that was moving around like crazy. And I was like, should I take a break from recording? But I kind of intuitively knew that was gonna pour. And well, here we are. And I'm starting to already feel it relieve itself, thank God. All right. Our numbers, Aquarius, are 210. Pay attention to those. And it's about starting over. You are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings, Aquarius. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. This energy right now is presenting an opportunity here. And I think shoulda, woulda, coulda cannot fit this week. I think that's what you need to work on with this full moon energy. Remember, this is happening in your 9th house of looking at things differently and your beliefs and being more open to the possibilities available to you and also being very optimistic. Okay? Now, let's get a message from our guides, and this is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. So let's see what they have available to us. What's the message for Aquarius for this week? Don't forget, I'm going live Thursday at 7 p.m. and I'm doing the astrology of April and a collective tarot reading for everybody. So make sure you check that out. Come and join the fun. Come along and join the party. Come along and have some fun. Wow, everyone's been getting this. Goddess of Shadows. And this is what you perceive to be your dark side actually holds a hidden treasure. I think like 5 signs got this today. So let's see what that's all about. And I turned right to it. All right, so Aquarius, realize that any perception or belief you have about yourself or others is actually a deception more than it is a perception. And that's what this full moon is asking you to release. Deceptions and perceptions that no longer work for you. Okay? What you perceive to be your dark side or shadow actually holds a hidden treasure. As humans, we rarely see the full picture in any situation because we are forever stuck in the illusions of good and bad. You judge your positive and negative qualities and strive to be more of what you perceive to be positive while attempting to disown or neglect those aspects which you consider to be negative. By holding this belief, you fail to realize that all serves a purpose and that all benefits you in some way. Everything in our world is made up of positive and negative charges, which together make a whole. You have been guided to choose this card by your soul because you are ready to move to the next level. Over the coming months, you will find yourself questioning many of your long-held beliefs. This is all about the full moon, I'm telling you. And you will realize that many of them are simply illusions that only serve to keep you feeling small, inadequate, or restricted. Damn. This card heralds the start of a wondrous and empowering period of your life, which brings to the surface many beautiful experiences and opportunities which, in the past, you never thought possible. Now, it's showing you that you're getting a chance to start over. Embrace this energy. Fuck yeah. I love that. Let's look at our shadow. We've already got the Goddess of Shadows out here, so aha. And it's control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. Again, false security, an illusion. Control is an illusion itself. So release the need to control. Trust the process and empower yourself in the meantime. Wow. All right. We're going to get the Earthbound Oracles, little cards with big punch. We're going to give these a shuffle. Okay, we'll keep that one out. And those three, okay. Ooh. All right, so it's time to release. Absolutely. With this full moon, couldn't have said it better myself. Release what no longer serves you, Aquarius. There may be a focus on home and safety and security, okay? Maybe a focus on home for you this week. And getting some sleep, necessary in order to rejuvenate yourself, okay? Maybe you've been having a hard time sleeping. If you release these regrets, I think you'll be much better off. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Wow, Aquarius. So maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Again, it's that anxiety. It's really wreaking havoc on you. Okay? Let's get the vibe. Let's start. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Wow. All right, look at that. The full moon. You may be feeling a little moody. That's probably because you need some sleep, but you're too focused on uncertainty. You're trying to control the thing that you can't control. You just surrender. You trust your intuition. You go with the flow. Okay? You see past the illusions. The Knight of Swords is taking action. I'm not doing this to myself anymore. Also, communication is key. And the Seven of Pentacles with putting your time and energy into things that pay off. That's all you need to focus on, okay? So again, stop trying to control things that are not in your control and open up and release. It's just so obvious here, but that uncertainty, wow, that's really working on you. And it makes you feel emotionally inept, And I want you to release that. You're trying to control the outcome, and you're not in control of it. It's okay, Aquarius. It really is. All right. Again, the crown chakra is huge. Another 7. And this is let the universe guide you. All right, universe, show me how good it can get. Maybe you need some solitude. Again, home, sleep. Maybe this is a time for you to be at home. Trusting that inner wisdom, going within. The only way out is in. Okay? Remember that. Now, let's look at love and relationships. And see what we got here. Is that it? Yeah. Interesting. All right, we've got the Three of Pentacles. With working with a group of people, recognition and reward, that's really important for you. All right? And the Lovers. Wow, things coming together here. I don't know, maybe something from work. But I think I think once you release the control, people will see it in you. Aquarius, you look a lot lighter. Your energy is totally different. It feels good. Open up to that. But there may be, you might meet somebody in a group of people. And I'm sorry, but one of my cameras ran out of battery, so I'm only going to be on this mode right now. So maybe that's for the best. All right, because usually this is when I switch over. So we're going to have to just do it this way again. All right, finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection. Okay, so again, I think that a financial windfall is actually coming to you. You're getting a chance to start over, but stop looking at all the lack and start focusing on all the abundance. That's huge, especially when it comes to finances and especially with relationships, because finances are the number one killer of relationships. So be aware of that, all right? And support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So you have plenty of help around you. You don't have to go at this alone. Ask your guides and spirits, okay? So let's get, what's the vibe? And see what we've got for you. This is like when I first started out, when I wasn't showing my face and I was just, just hands. Shattered, broken, nightmares, and failures. This is what you need to release. And that's it. Because you're getting an opportunity to start over again. And how many times do people actually get that opportunity? You know what I'm saying? All right, now, let's get a closing message for you. I've got a tarot and astrology combo available. Usually it's $90. I'm offering it for $75 this week. So go ahead and book yours now. Yes, absolutely. In person or online, of course. So we've got protect for your closing message. Aquarius, you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Very good. Okay? So protect your energy. It's very important that you do, and release the need to take in everybody else's bullshit. All right? Okay, Aquarius, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share. Oh, it did. Oh, no, it didn't work. See, it was stuck. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget I'm going live Thursday. And the freaking weekend is available, of course, at 10 a.m. on Fridays. Okay, Aquarius, I love you all. Have a great week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Happy Easter. Pisces, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for April 1st all the way to April 7th. So welcome, Pisces. Hope you're already on your way to a fantastic week. And if you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you check that out to get all the astrological buzz and energy available to you. So without further ado, Pisces, let's go to the tarot table and begin our reading. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Angel numbers first, of course. So let's go. All right. And we've got the numbers 787 with authenticity. So Pisces, be yourself, pursue your passions, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. That's just wasted energy. So if you see a 787, be aware of that at this time you need to step into your authentic self. And this full moon is happening in your 8th house of healing. So make sure that you allow that to happen. Maybe you're too concerned about other people and you don't need to be. You know what I mean? The lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. All right, so be you, boo. Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. So let's see what we got. Okay. And it's beautiful. Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes, and you will get what you want. Wow. Okay. So relax. It'll all come into play. Let's read up on it. All right. So Pisces, everything will fall into place and become clear when it's meant to be. So switch off and take it easy for a while. The Angel of Relaxation has appeared in your reading to help you relax. By keeping your focus fixed on all it is you wish to happen, you are, in a way, preventing the natural flow of events to unfold. Surrender any project or concern to the angels in the knowing that all of this is being taken care of. Focus on all you have achieved to date and on all your many blessings. Take time to nurture and pamper yourself and start to do more of those things which nurture your soul instead of worrying about the future. By relaxing and letting go of desired outcomes, you create the space for the angels in the universe to give you what you want. You just have to trust it. Wow. So relax and just step into your step into your vibe. Don't give a shit what anybody else thinks, Fuck it. Let's do our shadow work and see what they have for you. So relax and let go of desired outcomes, Arrogance. Not seeing flaws hinders growth. No limits to learn and improve. So, give yourself some humility. There's some awareness that needs to happen here. And of course, this fosters growth. Okay? So maybe you're being a little arrogant about it. Okay? Let's get some more messages. This is from the Earthbound Oracle. There's the 3. I wanted 3 messages, and there they are. Okay, so labor. Put in the work. Put in the work to realize your dream. Okay? Air. Okay. This is start thinking about things. Start writing it down. Start communicating more effectively. Tell the universe and the angels what you want. And Arcana. This is secret. This is hidden. This is not known. So maybe there's some hidden talent that you can work on. Okay? I hear thunder rumbling. We might be getting a storm. So put in the work to manifest what you want. And all you have to do is set it and forget it, just like a crock pot. Don't keep checking it, because you're going to ruin the whole cooking process. Just set it and forget it. Okay? All right. Let's get the vibe for you this week. Ooh. There it is, all in one cluster. Okay. Very, very fast. Okay. The 3 of Swords, yeah. We need to release heartache and pain, anything that's causing any problems here. The Page of Wands is giving us an opportunity to begin again, to not take things so fucking seriously and have fun. The 6 of Wands is just you focus on success. That's all you need to do. Your arms are up in a V for victory, not victimhood. Okay? Very important for you to understand that. But Knight of Pentacles is giving you an opportunity to slow down. It's not a race. We don't need to race through this. You need to take your time. The arrogance may be that I've got to do it fast, where you're missing some of the growth. You're missing the steps, and when you take 3 steps at a time, you're missing that process. And then when you get to the top, you're like, fuck, I skipped some steps. So now I got to go back and redo those. Do yourself a favor and don't skip steps, okay? But take your time. There's an internal issue here that needs work. And don't be arrogant by thinking that you don't. I'm good. No, you're not. This message says you're not. Okay? So don't use that as a crutch or an excuse to avoid things. Okay? There's something hidden that you need to discover here, either a hidden talent or a hidden issue that you have that needs some resolution. Okay? And the full moon will definitely bring that to light. So be aware of that. Okay, let's get some oracles. Ooh. All right. Keep the one in your hand. Put the ones back in there. Okay, so, yeah, deception and envy. Don't do it. Don't give a shit what other people think. Use your inner wisdom. Have faith. Accelerated motion. See, again, the 8 of Wands is communication, change. It's all coming in. Ooh, wow, it's getting dark out there. Holy shit. It's spooky. All right. Move towards this energy, okay? There's yet some things to be revealed that bring you to your authentic self, okay? So it's really good energy. It's just a little, chaotic. Well, I think you're making it chaotic. I don't think it really is that much of a hard process, it's the illusion of control, I think. You know. Okay, nurture yourself. I am safe, I am secure. Okay? Put the time and effort into things that pay off. Like you're your best investment. And look at that. Opening up to change, you're strong enough to do this, and it's time for you, especially when it comes to relationships. Nurture your relationships. Put the time into your relationships. It's important that you do that, okay? And the Ace of Wands, a new beginning and a change in a relationship, which fosters growth. It's beautiful, okay? Let's get some messages of love. What the hell was that? Oh, man. That's some spooky shit. It's getting spooky out there. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that Three of Swords energy is definitely showing itself with regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you, and I believe that you may be feeling that too, but don't sit in that energy. It's really important that you don't. And true love, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Don't forget it. That's how you know, okay? Let's get a, what's the vibe? Let's give these a shuffle. Okay. All right, yeah, so look at this, apology. Yeah, so this may be happening here. Arrogant, again, there's some arrogance, harsh actions, insincere. Again, maybe you got some apologizing to do or someone's apologizing to you. And psychopath, Jesus Christ, abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. What's going on here? Who are you dealing with? You know what I mean? Volatile energy. And it's so dark outside. It's pretty fucking scary out. I mean, it's 2:46 in the afternoon and it's darker than... Wow, that's freaking me out, man. Okay, let's get a closing message before I get electrocuted because my window's open and I'm surrounded by metal. So let's get a closing message for you. So there's some weird shit going on here, but again, don't pay attention to what others are thinking. Really, it's really important for you to do that. So believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams, Pisces. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought out into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. And I think that's what's important right now for you, is to believe to achieve. And my little sticky thing just went off of my my backdrop there, so it kind of looks like, God. Wow, it's dark out, man. It's oof. It's scary out. All right, Pisces, again, just be you. Don't pay attention to what other people... The fuck was that? Is that hail? Holy shit. Wow. Pisces. Do you. All right? Holy shit. I'm getting out of here before it storms. Have a great week. I love you all. Oh my God. And I will see you soon. Maybe. Have a great Easter. Wow. All right. Love you.